Alright guys, welcome back. In this video we're going to be continuing with our practice algebra exam, starting with question number 10. Number 10 asks, x plus y is equal to x squared plus y squared for which of the following xy coordinate pairs? Now, this question can sound a little confusing when you first read it. One thing that you can definitely try with these kinds of questions is try to take a verbal sentence, the question itself, and put it into a mathematical equation. What we can say here that x plus y, I took that expression, is equal to x squared plus y squared for which of the following xy pairs. And then my xy pairs are the solutions in this multiple choice bank. What this question is asking you to do is kind of think outside the box. What it's asking you to do is say two values, either the same or potentially different, that when they are taken the sum of, if you square both of those values, you're still going to get the same answer, okay? Now, what you can kind of think of here is the higher value that you are going to pick, it's going to be more and more difficult for these two values to be the same, as a x plus y sum is not going to increase in value as highly as an exponential sum, okay? What I mean by that is x plus y, let's say that, let's just say I chose 1 and 2, which is actually one of our options. Let's just say x is 1 and y is 2. The sum is 3 on this side, so let's just say 1 plus 2. X squared plus x squared is 1, but y squared is 4. So as you can see, that automatically makes this difficult, as this is 3 and this is 5. So we're already at a point where the squaring is making the value on the right much larger. So we're basically now trying to figure out what value, when you square it, is going to give it the same value when it's not squared. Okay? And the answer is actually 1. Okay? So 1 plus 1 is equal to 1 squared plus 1 squared. Now the reason that this works, if you think about it, is, again, the sum is going to be 2 and the sum is going to be 2. The only number that will possibly stay the same when it's squared is 1. Even 0, when it's taken to a exponent, is going to be 0. The only exception to that is if 0 is taken to a 0, which kind of gets a little bit more complex as you move on in more advanced mathematics. But for the sake of argument for this question, as you guys can see, this value of 1 is the only value that doesn't change upon taking it to an exponent. All the other values are going to start increasing at an exponential rate. So that is why choice A of x equals 1 and y equals 1 will work. Let's go ahead and plug in the other values just to see the outcome. Alright, so if x equals 2 and y equals 1, you're going to get you'll get 3 on this side, but you'll again get 5 on this side. 2 squared is 4. 1 squared is 5. That does not work. Okay? So choice B definitely does not work. Likewise with C, as it is just the inverse, if you, in the opposite pair, if you chose 1 for x and 2 for y, you'd again get 3 on this side. And then on this side, you get 1 plus 4 equaling 5, which is not equal. And then, as you guys can see, again, if you were to try to use a higher value that were the same, the sum of the values from the left side, as not taken to an exponent, is going to just be 2 plus 2, which is 4. But now we're going to be taking the squares of 2 and taking the sum of that. So we're going to take 2 times 2, which is 4, and 4 plus 4 is 8. So as you guys can see, as you get higher and higher in value, this square side is going to be increasing at a much more quicker rate. Okay, so that is why the only coordinate pair that will work for this set is 1 for x and y equals 1 as well. Okay. Alright, let's look at the next choice. Or next question, I'm sorry. Okay, question number 10. Question number 10 says that 2 brothers measure their heights. This is actually question number 11, my apologies. The height of the older brother is 1.784 centimeters. While the height of the younger brother is 1.69 centimeters. And then it asks, what is the height difference between them? Okay. And then our answers are 13.023. B is equal to 0.064 is A. .094. 0.112. 0.122. And our last choice is 0.207. Okay, so this is again one of those questions where if you're having trouble with the verbal sentence, try to make it into a mathematical sentence if you can. So it says 2 brothers measure their heights. The height of the older brother is 1.784. So let's go ahead and say that brother, so this is B for brother. I'm going to use sub H for height is equal to 1.784 centimeters. Always keep your units. Now it says while the younger brother is 1.69 centimeters. Now because the second brother is younger, I'm going to use y for that variable, but I'm going to still use sub h for a height. Is 1.69 in centimeters. It says, what is the height difference between them? So all we have to do now is form an equation that relates these two values. Since it's asking us for the difference, all we have to do here is subtract. So we'll take the older brother's height, which is 1.784, and subtract off 1.69. And when you follow that arithmetic, you can go ahead and just do 1.784 minus 1.69, 0. This is 4. 8 from 9 you can't do. We can borrow from the 7. Make that a 6. Make that. 6 minus 6 is 0. 1 minus 1 is 0. And we do get 0.094 centimeters as our answer. Okay. So again, we will be taking the difference of the two heights. Okay. Alright. So. Okay. Alright, so I think we'll call it on this video here. Again, if you guys have any questions, never hesitate to contact me or message me. Or if you guys have any special requests for any types of questions that you would like deeper explanation of, I'd be more than happy to do so. Please take care, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks again for watching.